For almost 4 months we have searched the ruins for the Leathersmith's daughter. Only now do we realize the fate that has befallen her. I will tell you the story of what we have found. I first heard of the girl from the collector.
Ugh, blasted weather. Oh, adventurer, I see that you're back. I need your help with something. Please, pull up a chair. So I've heard whispers that a girl has gone missing from the village. Bring me some oil lanterns so we can help illuminate the search.
So off I went to collect the 5 oil lanterns for the collector.
Ugh. Hmm. Very well. I'll be sure to donate these lanterns to the townsfolk in both our names. That way, if they find the girl, they'll know who to thank.
After the collector, I sought out the Leathersmith, who is searching through the forgotten castle for his daughter.
These old campsites in the ruins were once places of respite for us. Travelers and trappers alike knew them well. Search these areas for any hints.
I searched through the bandit camp for any signs of the missing wench, but with no greater luck.
Your efforts are deeply appreciated. Every day I grow more weary, but I cannot give up hope. The woodsman has also tirelessly assisted me in this search, and I believe he harbors a special fondness for her. Thank you for persisting.
He paid me for my work and carried on with his search. I waited for the woodsman outside his abode. When he saw me, a smile lit up on his face.
A lot of people are helping in the search for the Leathersmith's lost daughter, but not all of them are as capable as you. There's plenty of inexperienced souls stumbling into the wilderness, thinking they can handle it.
I agree, I said. We will make a fine team.
It's up to us to clear the path and make it safer for those who don't have the skills. We don't want them getting in the way or becoming another burden.
So we traveled through the ruins, killing beasts and the undead. When we finished the slaughter, the woodsman turned to me and said,
Nice job. The path is clear now, and the last pair have a better shot at staying alive. It won't be easy, but you're giving them a damn good chance. I appreciate the help. Stay sharp. We still got a long way to go.
and then he turned his back and returned to his home. On my trip home, I saw a statue which led me to recall a conversation I had with the Leathersmith.
The ruins have long been a place of promise and peril. It reminds me of how much my daughter always fancied the statues in that forsaken place. My searches there have yielded little, but perhaps you might discover something new.
So I checked several statues. I felt harder, better, faster, stronger, until I found one statue which was different than the rest, one without a broken arm, and I reached out for its hand, which was withered from exposure. As our fingers interlocked, a secret floor opened up near me. Midnight was coming, and I did not have time to spare. I made my way for the escape, remembering the statue. I returned to my home to get a good rest and dreamt of gold coins and a very bright bangle. The next morning I was awoken by a knock on my door. The woodsman was outside.
Glad to see you made it back in one piece. The search for the Leathersmith's daughter has turned up nothing, but I've been digging around. Got desperate enough to visit that damn fortune teller. She gave me a place to check. Let's see if there's any truth to her cryptic ramblings.
We went to the prisons that the hag had described and found the girl's leather cap inside one of the cells.
Well, I'll be damned. She was right. I don't know how, but it seems we're on the right path. It's a sliver of hope, but it's enough for now. And between you and me, that fortune teller lady freaks me out. She eats bloody eyeballs and all sorts of strange things.
The woodsman's visit with the fortune teller inspired me to seek some alternative information about the girl's whereabouts.
Ah, Fleshy, you back? These bad greenies didn't know what hit 'em, and now they'll learn to fear the name of Gobbo. But now it's time for a different kind of feast. Need the shell of a certain bug. Shiny, hard, and perfect for me recipe. You bring Gobbo that shell, and me might just spill some beans on that elusive lass hereafter. Oh, the stories be heard.
I fought through the goblin caves to collect the ingredients it was after. I returned to the goblin with shell in hand, and the green creepy yoinked it from my grasp and threw it into a pot.
Aha! That's the one. You've done it, Fleshy. These shells is just what me needed for me famous goblin stew. Time to cook up a feast, and maybe, just maybe, let me share a little secret. As promised, here's what Gobbo know about the missing girl. She ain't what she seems, me friend. There's something about her, something more than just lost. But that's all I can say for now. You'll have to dig deeper on your own. For now, enjoy the meal, and know that I, Gobbo, made sure it was as good as me word.
I headed back to the tavern to think about what that green bastard had told me. Perhaps everything was not as it seemed. When I arrived at the tavern, the keep informed me.
A search party's heading up to look for that missing girl, and they could use some backup. I need you to clear the way. Make sure they're not walking into a death trap.
The ice caves was a waste of good men, and our last resources that we had pooled. The search was over, with no remaining clues. The next evening I returned to the ruins and was reminded of the statue. I searched through the castle to find the hand, but whispers told me to stop. I dropped through the secret floor to find a stone-carved door. Beyond the cursed door, there was a pale girl, weeping into her hands, with such sorrow and horror you can only imagine. A very bright bangle was wrapped on her wrist, and matted hair as if she was wearing a leather cap. Now almost 4 months later, and no one knows what happened to the girl. I could not tell the truth to the woodsman or the father. When I explore the ruins, the whispers begin to swirl, telling a sad sonnet of the leathersmith's daughter.
The leathersmith's daughter, restless and brave, aspired to carve her name in glory stone. Through ancient ruins deep, she sought to pave a path unknown, her fate to be her own. Upon the shattered steps her cries did fall. Her breath grew faint, her life began to fade. She grasped a stone hand, weakly to its call, unveiling darkened power it betrayed. A bangle cursed by love and bound by pain, once forged in joy before the lich arose. The lich awakened, shadows would remain. Her hope was crushed, no light the darkness shows. Rejected bride, her flesh and soul unspun, a banshee's wail, her ruin now began.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Cuffer here. This video was a lot of fun to make. I know it's not like exactly lore accurate. We don't know for sure what happened to the Leathersmith's daughters, and I took some creative liberties. But it was fun to make, and I appreciated the help I got from everyone else that helped me with voice lines and stuff. So just want to shout them out real quick. Thank you, TheCatFishKidd, who played the Collector, Isra, who was the Collector's understudy. We kind of had tryouts, and the TheCatFishKidd just blew everyone out of the water. It was amazing. Suck, thank you for the Leathersmith. The Goblin MILF, thank you for playing the Tavern Master. And Aery, thank you for doing the sonnet at the very end, playing the Banshee. That was I really appreciated that. So yeah, thank you guys.